What's up, guys? So, this is my first week back to powerlifting focused training coming off the CrossFit. I guess we're going to call this like a little bridge block or something. Um, the layout's going to stay the same, like probably all the way until I peak, which is day one, which you're seeing the squat variation, followed by a pull variation or deadlift variation, excuse me. Day two, which day one's on Saturday, day two is on Sunday. A bench variation followed by a bench variation. And then day three is on Wednesday, and it will be a squat or a deadlift variation, which this week I just did straight deadlifts, followed by a squat variation. There's accessories, obviously, on every day. And then day four is just kind of a fluff and pump upper body day. Like this week, for instance, I did unweighted, just the bar, very slow overhead presses, um, and just to try to help my shoulders out a little bit. I get very slow barbell rows, supersetting those, some banded face pulls, things like that on my kind of fluff and pump day. I started very light, of course. As this uploads, I am 18 weeks out. I signed up for the meet in January that I said I was going to do. I went ahead and paid my entry fee and everything. Um, so that's what we're looking at right now. I actually started week two training today, and I bumped the weights up a little bit from that day one there. It's beltless probably just these first 2 weeks. Then I'll maybe the third week, I don't know. Then I'll throw a belt back on. Um, so on day one, my squat variation is 5x5, and then the deadlift variation is 3x5. Again, on my last sets, I'm doing a pseudo AMRAP, if you will, generally until my muscles are one or two reps away, or my lungs just say fuck you and don't want to breathe anymore. Then on my bench day, it's again same thing, 5x5, followed by a 3x5. I was very light on these this day. I'll show some more weight there, but it's gonna be for at least the next probably 4 weeks. Buffalo bar, pause Larson presses, trying to move the bar with intent, and close grip Spoto presses on my variation. And then on the third day, I just did straight deadlifts. My deadlifts always need help technically. So I did straight deadlifts and then high bar pause squats. And again, it was 5x5 on those deadlifts and then 3x5 on the pause squats, with the pseudo AMRAPs, if you will, after. On day one and day three, kind of both of my lower body days, I'm really putting emphasis on the quads, and protecting my lower back. I threw some reverse hypers in there. Core work goes on those days as well, but definitely focusing on my quads as much as my knee will allow. Like today when I finished, I used the squat machine for 3 sets of 20. And then I did leg presses for 2 sets to failure before the reverse hyper, and then some reverse sled drags. When I'm at my garage gym there at work, I finished up with walking lunges and banded TKEs, as my accessories. On my upper day, day two, upper back and triceps is the main emphasis there. Which, with the close grip Spotos, obviously. Some seated cable row variations. I would normally do lat pull downs, but like vertical pressing and vertical pulling is aggravating my shoulder at the moment, so I didn't do those. I did mainly seated cable row movements, and of course, dumbbell curls are done on every bench day. And then, like my fluff and buff day, like I said, just the bar, for reps, slow and making sure they're not aggravating anything, just getting some blood pumping in and around areas to help facilitate recovery. So that's it. Peace.